is ridiculous. This is the tallest team I've ever seen. On average, that is. I mean, I've seen taller players. Come on, Medina Okad was in this tournament. Anyway, these teams will be trying to see if they can get the best of each other. And trying to see if they played in the past. Yes, they have. And it's been mostly Lithuania winning in the Nations Leagues. Zabotkaitė. Zabotkaitė launches it up and in. She was a leading scorer for Lithuania at 34 points, but you know what? The Dutch got a leading score too. 36 points for Zoe Slachter, adding to that. Donski Hite, no good. So a 1-1 game early, and the Dutch keep going to the mismatch down low. Zoe, she's been looking all kinds of good this tournament. And she continues her dominant ways. After 5 games, Zoe, the second leading scorer, tied with Yua and Mura, just behind Ming Zhang, who we just saw in action. So a turnover will result in a lay for McKnight, but that will not go. The Dutch this time, another opportunity. They go back down to Zoe, but there's a hand in there. Savostaite with the thievery, and now it's Donski Hite again. Donski Hite off the front rim. Zoe Slachter this time off the glass, no good, forgets the lay. Donski Hite open again. Splashes one. More music than Don Quixote. Now it's Slachter. Don't know about Don Quixote the musical. Anyway, never mind. The action's going too fast. I can't joke anymore. Zabotkaitė spins and, well, ends up getting fouled. So, Egle Zabotkaitė, again, 34 big ones coming into this one. Will step to the line and try to add to that total, and she does just that. So Lithuania is up 4-2 now. And an offensive foul's called. So the Dutch haven't been able to get their pick and roll action going all too much early. Backdoor cut. Zabotkaitė doesn't get it up and in, but you know what? McKnight's got her back. That rebound bounced around, ended up in her hands, and she puts it in. Now a backdoor for the Dutch. Lotte van Kruistem. And there's a no clear call on that. So the Dutch sharpness has been blunted a bit in this semifinal. A foul on the floor this time as they try to stop that lady, Egle Zabotkaitė, from getting to the cup. McKnight to Zabotkaitė underneath, barely missed. Rebound ends up in the hands of the Dutch. Lotte Song is pressured though. And McKnight will pick up a foul. We've seen Lithuania do this before. They pick up some ticky-tack fouls every now and then to stop play or gain an advantage. This time it's Van Kruistem going at the basket, no good. Slachter with the board, she's by herself, puts up the shot, no. As the Dutch have been active on the boards, but this one is tied up for both teams. Defense will be rewarded, so Lietuva in possession here. McKnight, they have been having trouble stopping her, and they keep having trouble stopping her. 6-2. Now it's from Kruijsdorp at the rack, and now it drops. Dutch back within 3. Can they fight back at this 3-point deficit? Sauersteite and Zoe got into it a little bit there. Van Kruijsdorp tries to play the pick and roll. Hesitation's good. She gets to the cup. Donski Hite. And the inside game for Lithuania has been working as well. We saw the same thing in their first game against Czechia. Oh, but an and one for Zoe. So Lithuania is not scared of bigger, taller teams. Sauersteite and McKnight, they attack the baskets fiercely. They did so against Czechia, who I thought had the inside advantage, but it ended up being McKnight and Sauersteite getting some buckets down there. And now again against the taller Dutch, it's Sauersteite and McKnight underneath the basket that's been the recipe for success. But you know what? They did foul on that Zoe 1-point shot. Take a look at Sauersteite underneath the basket. So Zoe Slachter with an opportunity to pull the Dutch within 1. It's a miss. But they'll reset as somebody on the Lithuanian side entered the paint a little early. Zoe. This one's a make. 7-6. Zabotkaite gets her shot rejected like your invitation to prom. So get into the basket, easy layup, and the Dutch tie it up. Donski Hite. That step back is dangerous. She picks up her own board. Lietuva has been so scrappy on the boards. They're trying to break the Dutch's conditioning by running a lot. They're playing with 4. I get that. Van Kruijsdorp launches one. No connection on that. So we are right at the 6-minute mark. In a 7-7 game, both teams at 3 fouls, and it's another close game. I'm not sure if I can handle this. I might have aged like 5 years yesterday and today alone. Zabotkaite, that rolls out. So Van Kruijsdorp will control the boards, and they'll go to Zoe down low in the paint. It's been good, and she gets another and one. Zabotkaite thought she could make a business decision, but Zoe said, nuh-uh. Take a look. Zoe spinning like a vinyl. She's got 5 points already with an opportunity to get one more. Zoe puts in the free throw, and the Dutch are up 2 now. Can Lithuania answer? Donski Hite, they go to a pick and roll action with Sauersteite. Now the Dutch have to foul. 4 fouls on both teams. They run a flare screen action for Donski Hite. She's looking for space, but she doesn't get any, and there's a misconnect on that pass. So the Dutch will be rewarded possession. The Dutch have climbed back into this one, scoring the last 5. Now Van Kruijsen will pick up the rebound, make that 6. 10-7. Donski Hite tries to answer. That one was apparently touched by the Dutch. McKnight. They look for Zabotkaite. She launches, and she will pick up her own mess and put it in. Sant on the drive this time. Turns, shoots one up and over Zabotkaite. So the Dutch are up 3 again. Now it's Donski Hite. Fifth foul on the Dutch on that Donski Hite drive. I don't think I've seen Donski Hite change her facial expression at all. She's locked. Zabotkaite pulls up, rolls out. Lietuva with a reset here and a fresh shot clock. They look for McKnight underneath, and that is going to be an and one. This play's been working for them. Lotte van Kruijsen thought, I'll pull on the emergency break, but that wasn't on the floor. Continuation will put McKnight at the line for one more. It's a 6th foul on the Dutch. The free throws missed though. So the Orange Lions will get the possession. And they go to Lotte Sant. Ball screen action with Zoe. Sant spins back off the glass again. This one it's miss. She'd been good from there. Now Donski Hite puts in the lay. Lithuania back within 1. Lotte Sant spins away from Donski Hite, and that is going to result in a foul as Donski Hite cleared some space and tried to push Lotte Sant out of the way. That will get us to a TV timeout. Take a look as Donski Hite uses her, well, you can't see it from here. See, I'm trying to explain these things. So a timeout, and Coach Dyna's, I mean, I've aged 5 years. That man has to be 150 years old right now. So Sant, after the 5th foul on Lithuania, we're under 4 minutes now. We'll step up to the strike. 1 free throw coming up, and that will go down. Now it's McKnight again on the rack attack. Savostaite open on the outside. That's good. So 12-12 in another tight one. Van Kruijsen to Zoe Slachter underneath. Good seal, no make. And possession back to Lietuva. Zabotkaite this time crosses, tries to get to the cup. She has to get it up and over Zoe. It doesn't work that way. She's too tall. And Zoe gets one go from the deep end. So a foul called on the Dutch, and as that is the 7th, it will be 2 free throws. Mignaite though, not crisp like stale chips. Misses the first. The second one's good though, so Lithuania again back within one. The Dutch have taken leads, but Lithuania has been answering. Donski Hite will tie the game at 14. We're under 3 minutes. Zoe, deep two. She keeps shooting, that one rolled out. They go back to Donski Hite. Mignaite this time, trying to take advantage of her mismatch with Zoe and puts Lithuania up one. So the next punch is theirs. See if the Dutch can answer. Van Kruistum catches that one underneath and gets it up but doesn't get it in. Lithuania a chance to add to their lead. Donski Hite launches one, tries to find Mignaite underneath. Mignaite, no finish. Dutch go back to Zoe and Zoe's foul. Business decision on Donski Hite. 6th foul on Lithuania. The next one will be 2 free throws, but she didn't want any part of that mismatch. This is the stage of the game where money is made. Well, not money, but medals made in this case. Van Kruistum off the Zoe Slachter screen. Van Kruistum, Slachter has the mismatch she wants, but 3 and the key is called. So a reset for Lithuania. Then a turnover on Lithuania as well. A traveling violation called. So the Netherlands go back to Zoe. Underneath Zoe, Slachter off the glass ties the game, 15-15. Oh, Zoe blocks Zabotkaite. Zabotkaite is down, but she gets back up. Van Kruistum underneath, easy lay. Now the Dutch are back up. 1:30 left in this one. Donski Hite to Zabotkaite, open jumper. No good, but the rebound goes off the orange lines and will be going back to Lithuania. Take a look, Zoe again with the block. That must be her 3rd. 9 points as well for Zoe Slachter. They'll take a timeout because again they're playing with 3, so they have to be gassed right now. Coach Maxim Kovacevic looking oddly calm. That might just be the tension. Take a look at Zoe. That 2 is so deep, it needs to go soul searching. Donski Hite. They run a high post play again. We've seen this before. This time it's not a layup, but Donski Hite getting an open look. Launches one, no good. Gets her own board. She's trying to attack Zoe. Gets one up and gets one over Zoe. Now Zoe can answer underneath. After her rebound, she does just so. We're under a minute. The game is tied again. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm standing up. I have to. Again, Mignaite this time. Big make. 18-17. Van Kruistum by herself ties the game again. She left everybody behind like the parents in Home Alone. Mignaite this time. Savorstaite, the shot clock is running out on Lietuva. So with 28.5 seconds left on the clock, the Dutch, they're in a tied game. They have an opportunity to go up. A fresh 12 for them. So they go to the Zoe mismatch. We've seen this all day long, and she's delivered. This time she misses though. Lithuania, they got 8 seconds on the shot clock. Donski Hite against Van Kruistum, lays it up. The Dutch have 9 seconds. They go into Zoe, and Zoe delivers as well. Basket counts, so it will be a tied game with 4.8 seconds left on the clock. Referees are discussing something, I'm not sure, but I believe it's going to be Lithuania ball. We got 4.8 seconds on the clock. The shot clock's off. Team Lithuania with a chance to end this right at the buzzer. Donskihite steps back, guarded by Zoe, nothing there. And again, we will go to bonus basketball. Look, it's like the 3x3 god don't want us to leave Lublin. We keep going into overtime. So again, first the 2 in this situation wins. The clock will be off. Shot clock will not be though, just to let you guys know. So the Netherlands, they have yet to be in an overtime game in this tournament. Lithuania, they were in 2. They beat Poland in overtime and lost to Germany in overtime. So they're gonna have to bring that medal to the Dutch, and the Dutch, they haven't seen OT, so let's see what they can come up with. The Dutch will start with the possession here. Van Kruistum goes at the rack. Van Kruistum will get the first one to go down. Lithuania, can they answer? Zabotkaite, she's a shooter. No space for her. She finds Zabotkaite underneath, and now the Dutch have game point. Van Kruistum, she'll try to rack attack again. She spins away one leg and gets fouled. So Lotte Van Kruistum with the game in her hand. She has 2 free throws coming up. A make on either one of these will get the Dutch the victory and get them on to the finals. Lotte Van Kruistum will put it in, and the Dutch, they'll go dancing. They take care of Lithuania. And let me remind you again, they're playing with 3. They're gonna go to the finals here and fight for a gold or a silver. In another extremely tight game, we went to overtime again. I mean, 2 semifinals, 2 overtimes. Can we not do this? Incredible performance. Zoe Slachter was shining bright in this one, brighter than her birthday candle.